trusting your testing, trusting that you don't need to trade today to be successful tomorrow. That's the shift that turns a gambler into a professional. When I finally understood that, my entire relationship with the market changed. I no longer felt the need to chase every move. I could miss trades and still feel at peace. I could watch opportunities pass and not feel regret, because I realized missing a trade isn't losing money. Breaking discipline is. Discipline is what protects you when the market turns into chaos. It's the only line between order and destruction. And the traders who last, they know this truth in their bones. They're not playing for excitement. They're playing for freedom. Freedom. That's the word most traders never understand until they lose everything trying to find it. They come to the market looking for freedom from jobs, from limits, from dependency, but what they don't realize is that the market will only grant freedom to those who can control themselves. Because there's no freedom without discipline. There's only chaos dressed as opportunity. You see, in the early years, I thought money would make me free. But every time I made a fortune, I also made a mistake. I grew careless. I would loosen my rules, take bigger risks, and before I knew it, the same freedom I fought for became the rope I hung myself with. That's when I learned something the hard way. The market gives you wealth to test if you can keep it, and that test never ends. Every profit is an invitation to self-sabotage. Every winning streak is a temptation to believe you're invincible. But discipline, that's the quiet refusal to fall for your own illusion. It's the voice that says, you're not special, you're not immune, you're still a student. That humility is what keeps a trader alive, because arrogance kills faster than any bear market. You might think the goal of trading is to win, but it's not. The real goal is to stay in the game long enough for your edge to matter, and the only way you stay is through discipline. Strategy might get you to the table. Discipline keeps your seat when the storm hits. I've watched traders blow up accounts after months of perfect performance, and it wasn't because their systems failed. It was because success made them soft. They forgot what brought them there. The patience, the restraint, the quiet respect for uncertainty. Discipline doesn't just live in your losses, it lives in your wins. Because after you win, that's when the real danger begins. Winning whispers lies in your ear. It tells you you've outsmarted the market. It tells you you can relax your guard, increase your size, bend your rules just a little. And just like that, the same confidence that lifted you up becomes the hand that drags you down. I've seen it happen in every era, every cycle. It's a timeless human flaw. That's why I say the disciplined trader doesn't celebrate wins. He respects them, then returns to silence. Because silence is safety. Silence is control. Discipline is not excitement, it's order. It's the invisible structure holding your emotions in line. It's the reason you can face chaos and not flinch. The longer you trade, the more you realize the market isn't your opponent, it's your reflection. It mirrors your greed, your fear, your impulses, your doubts. Every chart you open is really a mirror of your inner state. If you are calm, the chart makes sense. If you are chaotic, the chart looks like noise. So, before you study the market, study yourself. Because a man without self-awareness is like a trader without stops, destined for ruin. And if you followed my talks before, if you remember why traders struggle with consistency, or the 3 brutal stages before every trader becomes profitable, you'll notice how all these lessons tie together. Every one of them leads back to this one truth. Mastery begins when you stop trying to win and start learning how not to lose. Discipline is the art of not losing.